Okay, great. Let's check out our mezzanine loan or interest calculation. Let's say there is another loan sitting in the background somewhere that can help you, with your construction finance and everything. Now, this mezzanine loan is not a bridging loan, so it's not another loan between your land loan refinance to construction. So if you have something like that, you can use that land loan refinance option over there, which is kind of like a mezzanine loan, but this mezzanine loan is a little bit different where it sort of runs concurrently when your construction finance is running. So let's say you are short with the developer's equity that you need to come up with, but you go and mortgage another property somewhere else, and get another loan so that you can use that money and put it into this project. That's what this is used for. So it can calculate the interest on that amount in the background. So everything about this mezzanine loan and developer's equity loan is 100% manual entry. Well, the interest calculation is all automatic, but you decide the amount that you want to calculate the interest on, and you decide the interest rate, and you decide all the fees and everything that comes with it. So let's look at just this mezzanine finance option at the moment. We turned that yes. I know when we started off, they said no, but now this is at yes, and I'm thinking of getting another $1 million from another property that I've got and use that money into this and put that money into this project. But because it is going into this project, I want to calculate the interest costs and account those interest costs to this project, because ideally that's in a perfect world, that's what you would do, because you have to allocate those costs to the project that you are doing, even if that is a separate facility loan or running separately. So let's go back into our finance options. We've got a loan amount of $1 million and 5% interest, and we are heading back into our finance options. Now, I didn't press the save and refresh because it is already being pressed. We have already pressed that button, and it's here. So we've got our total loan for $1 million that automatically gets picked up. 5% interest comes in. We've got our details. We've got our loan service fee, which is going to be, I don't know, $50 a month or something like that. Now, here's the thing which is manual about this thing. See how all the other loans, you didn't have to select the dates or the start date and the end date? The reason is they're all dictated by the time you start the project and the time you anticipated when the construction will start. But mezzanine loan could happen anytime. You may not have planned this, but halfway through the development you realize, okay, I need this thing. So that's why this section is manual, where you can come in and say, okay, mezzanine will kick in, but let's just say it's going to kick in around our timeline and just before the construction starts. So let's say around November sometime. So November 20, I can come in here, just type NOV, and I know this can start in November, and then I select when this facility is going to end. Now if you look at your timeline, if the loan's starting here and you can only repay this back after all the sales and everything has settled, that is when your payday comes in, when you can get your money back. You need to select either February or March 2022 to return that facility. So this is the reason it is being left open for you to select. Now, this is already giving you a prompt over here. You see, month after construction loan is paid out, so that you do not have to keep looking back onto your timeline. So it just calculates and puts it over there. But because it is totally manual, so that you decide that when is that loan coming in and how is it getting paid. That is why I just give you a prompt so that you can use that as a facility. So let's say if I select March and 22, and I select the same facility over here. So I can go save and refresh now, and this is going to give me back my interest calculations based on this time period. Okay, so after your refresh is complete, you got two options. One, you can simply pay this loan out towards the end of it, or there are options here. You see that blue line, which is an input cell over here. This is for manual input. Let me zoom out a little bit and show you what it is. So this section here is talking about that if you make extra payments, so you're trying to pay this loan down somehow from another source of income, which is basically you're trying to reduce the loan balance so that it is not a lot. So let's say I've got $1 million debt at the moment, but I know that somewhere around this time, which is very close to where my project is going to end, I'm going to put in extra 100K towards the loan to pay this, to reduce the debt on this loan. So if I put that in as manual over here and I go save and refresh, you'll see that my mezzanine loan balance here would be reduced by 100K, so that, which basically means that for the last couple of months that I didn't pay the loan out, before I paid the loan out, I paid less interest on this amount because I had paid down debt by 100K. Now, as I said, once your project is running, the only time you're going to get your money back is going to be from another facility. So it's going to be after the project is completed. But because this is mezzanine loan and you decided, and it was a separate facility, but you are just allocating all the interest costs in here, so that's why it is here. So now I only have 900,000 left that I have to pay out in order to complete this loan. So I just have to select 900,000 over here. Always remember that if you're changing these things or changing facilities, always delete this and then press that, because you'll get a final payout loan balance later on. So now I've got 900,000. I can press that button and it will pay out this loan at the end of it, but it will capture the interest and all the setup costs that I would have paid for this project and add them towards the interest costs for the development. So that's all there is to mezzanine loan. It is not it is not rocket science, and you don't have to worry how this is happening. But you just need to understand that these are your monthly payments and they are manual payments, and you can come in and add value, and that will reduce your loan balance. That's all you need to remember with this, and also a start date and an end date. So if I go save and refresh again, it'll complete everything and it'll be done. So as you can see, this was showing an error. Now it doesn't, because everything is now matching. So let's just press that and see where you go, and I'll see you in the next video.